intensive listening training with the YouTube Shorts for the intermediate level. I training sometimes I trainings listening intensive listening training that is in effective for me, and I use YouTube Shorts because the YouTube Shorts is very short and it lasts about 30 seconds or 1 minute. This is good for training for intensive listening trainings. I am at the intermediate level of step one. I divided from step one to step three of the intermediate and the intermediate uh, step one. What are differences from step one to three? And then maybe when I get to the step two, then I can understand, I can listen, understand about 50%. But now when I listen to shorts, my target language is Vietnamese. So I listen to Vietnamese shorts from the podcast usually. Then I cannot understand. I cannot listen about the phrases and sentences. There's just only a few words I can catch. But after training, after listening, intensive listening, then I listen, reading subtitles, then I can understand 50% because I know about some vocabulary in Vietnamese. Then I know I can guess or understand 50% of what they say. Let's talk about why shorts. Shorts are very effective in for the intensive listening training. First, and then in shorts, there is a focus on um, speakers, speakers' face and the mouth. So I can read the mouth, and then also I can focus on what they speak. But even though I cannot understand, I cannot listen. Just only getting familiar with it, just like beginners, and then familiar with some words, but totally is different. And then like beginners don't know about many words, so and then um, as a beginner also can train in with the shorts, YouTube shorts, two, three things for the benefit to catch up some words and then getting familiar with the target language sound and then try to read the shape of mouth, the movement of mouth. So and then that is important. Uh, the can read the movement of mouse. That is also important. Now I'm talking about the intermediate level, not beginner's level. As the intermediate, and then trying to focus on listening and understanding the shorts with the the benefit of shorts. We can listen repeatedly. The system of shorts and then automatically repeated, so we don't have to click again, click again, click again. Just we just turn on, then just focus on listening and then watching the mouse. It's a just like a real time when we talk with other people face to face, and then we can see the eyes or mouth to understand what they are talking. Actually, in the situation, real situation, it's easy to understand because we communicate with our common interest. So, and then someone who make question, someone answer, and then we talk about the topic like weather or like work, and then that is the we have a common issue together. That is very important. But then just watching shorts, and that is not like communication, but still we can practice the intensive listening skills with the shorts. And then also the repetition is very important. So, and in several times, maybe 3 or 5 times you can listen, try to catch up some words or phrases, and then after that, and reading subtitles twice or 3 times. After then, in the end, listen again without subtitle. That is only less 10 minutes. Then it's intensive listening training with shorts. Sometimes it's while we are watching YouTube video, if we watch the podcast in Thai language, then and the short will be come up. Then and click and training. It's very simple. So and then shorts are very useful for intensive training in Thai language. Then I try to listen with the shorts and in Vietnamese, and then from the podcast that I've watched a lot. Then today I talk about intensive listening trainings with the YouTube Shorts for the intermediate level, maybe from step 1 to step 2. The more you study, the more you understand. It's very simple. The more you study, the more you understand. So it's very simple theory. So and then keep building, you level up like step by step. Then and step over step is a very important part. When you go step by step and keep doing, and then your level is a step over step. Then your steps go from 1 to 2, and then in my case, and then if I can understand with my shorts, then about 50%, yeah, at the time, I say, I'm level 2 of the intermediate, and go for the step 3, and then don't have to listening, don't care about my pronunciation, yeah, then I can communicate with my language partners about the topic, and then and then I make them understand myself that this is the point in doing online language exchange. I hope so. And then the the purpose is to improve my pronunciation by train the intensive listening skills with many ways, and like YouTube shorts. Then I can go jump over I have good pronunciation in my case. Then step, I can step over my level, and then go to then and I can communicate with my language partners without any text and about some topics. And then still I started talking for 10 minutes with my language partners to improve intensive listening skills. The intensive listening skill is just don't use text. That is the point. Okay, here you go. I'm going to check out with the AI, and then get a results from my presentation about intensive listening skill or with the YouTube shorts. There we go. I can copy what I'm talking on 1 page, 2 page, 3 page. Okay, today my content is 3 page. 3 page is okay. Then I go copy and go AI, and then I ask make content in details. of listening, intensive listening. So YouTube, YouTube, my content. And then AI says something. Oh, so the when I get the English, um, it gives kind of short presentation slide. I don't know. Oh, pretty cool. Okay, and then final thoughts. I can get here with contents from my presentation, and even then I go back to my doc to read it again, paste it, and then go. When I use English, it's a little better than Korean or Vietnamese. Thanks for sharing with a thoughtful and personal explanation about your intensive listening training. I can feel your passion and dedication. Based on everything you said, I organized and relied on proofread it into clear and use piece of content. Here's a polished version that you can use for blog post, video skill, or even presentation. It makes the AI want to users the creative because great people and work for video script or presentation that is creative. AI is a tool to create something. Intensive listening training with YouTube Shorts for intermediate levels learners step one. Hi everyone, today I want to share how I train intensive listening skills using YouTube Shorts, especially as an intermediate learner, step one out of three. Why I use YouTube Short for listening practice. YouTube Short are short video, usually less than 30 seconds, 30 seconds to 1 minute. So they are perfect for focused, intensive listening. As an intermediate learner, I can't understand full podcast or long conversation in my target languages and Vietnamese, but short give me a small and manageable challenge. At this stage, I can catch on a few words. And when I first listen, but after several repetitions and reading the subtitles, I start to understand up to 50% of the content. Benefits of using shorts for listening. Face and mouth visibility in many sports. The speaker's face and mouth are clearly visible, which helps me a lot. I can read lips, observe how they form words, and match that with the sound. Repetition without effort. Short automatically play. This is a great feature. I don't need to click play again and again. I can just focus on one request of listening, real-time feeling, and watching shorts feeling like talking face to face. I can see the speaker's facial expression and body language, which gives extra clues about the meaning, even if I don't catch every word. My listening practice routine, less than 10 minutes. Here's how I use YouTube Shorts, step by step. The first listen to 2, 3 times, just watch and listen, try to catch a few words or phrases, read the subtitles 2, 3 times. Watch again, this time with subtitle in the target language, try to connect the sound with the meaning. Final listen. 1 to 2 times. Turn off the subtitle, try to understand the video again, see how much more you catch this time. I do this for just 1 or 2 shorts a day. It takes less than 10 minutes, but gives a very strong listening training. Why this works for intermediate learners is step 1. As an intermediate learner, I already know some vocabulary and grammar. I am not a beginner anymore, but I still struggle with the real spoken language. So give me a chance to hear real speech, not the textbook languages. See mouth movement and intonation. Practice with natural speed and common topic. Also, when watching podcasts, sometimes shows power. I use those moments to sneak in quick training session, easy and effective. My goal, better pronunciation through listening. I believe good pronunciation start with good listening. The more I train myself to listen intensively, the better I hear the sound, the more I mimic native pronunciation, the more confident I feel speaking. Eventually, I can communicate without relying on text. That's my dream, to talk with my language partner naturally about daily topic with a good pronunciation and understanding. And also, the more you study, the more you understand step by step, you level up. That's my approach. Keep building, keep stepping up. Use the YouTube short as your mini training ground. It's a simple, fun, and powerful. Thanks for listening. Okay, thanks for listening.